Hey explorers, are you ready for an adventure? Because today we're going to solve a huge mystery. It's something all the grown-ups are talking about, this thing called AI. So what is it? Let's find out.
Okay, so imagine this. What if you had a magical buddy, like a super helper that could draw anything you dream up, write funny stories, and even help you with your homework in like a flash? That is pretty much what AI is. So cool, right?
Now, I know this sounds totally new and maybe even a little crazy, but believe it or not, a super big change like this has happened before. It happens every 10 or 15 years. It's kind of like, remember when everyone went from playing board games to playing video games? That was a big deal. Well, this is just like that. Okay, just look at this. We started with computers that were absolutely gigantic. I mean, they took up a whole room. Then, boom, they got small enough for your desk. And then we connected them all with the internet. After that, we shrunk them down to fit right in your pocket. So what's next? Well, AI is the next big step in this adventure.
So really, the main thing to remember is this. AI is a whole new way of doing things. It's just like when smartphones were invented. Everything changed then, and everything's changing now. It's a whole new ball game.
Okay, now this is where things get really interesting. All the big companies, they're in a giant race. It's like all the toy companies are trying to build the coolest new robot ever, all at the same time. It's a huge competition.
So why are they all spending so much money? Well, they have a serious case of FOMO. You know what that is, right? Fear of missing out. It's that feeling when everyone's playing a super fun new game and you're afraid you'll be the only one left out. That's exactly what's happening here. They are terrified of being left behind in this big AI race.
Whoa, you have got to see this number. The big tech companies are planning to spend $320 billion just this year on AI. That is a lot of money.
Can you even picture that? I mean, that's enough money to buy a brand new video game console for every single kid in North America and Europe, and you could do that many times over. It's just, wow.
And this chart really shows who's leading the race. You've got Microsoft spending the most, but look, Google and Meta are right on their heels. It is a huge race, and they're all spending so much.
All right, so they're spending all this money, but what are they actually buying? What can AI really do? Let's dive in and look at its superpowers. You know, one expert called it having infinite interns. Basically, it's like having endless little helpers who can do tasks for you, right? So imagine an artist having help to draw, or a writer getting help with a story. That's the idea.
And AI is already helping people do their jobs. For people who write code for games and apps, it helps them do it way faster. For artists, it can help create amazing pictures for ads, and it can even help answer questions when you call customer service.
And get this, there isn't just one type of AI. It's more like different flavors of ice cream. You've got ChatGPT, which is great at being your personal helper. Then there's Claude, which is a total whiz at helping build computer stuff. And Gemini is awesome at understanding pictures and sound. So many choices.
Okay, so with all these amazing superpowers, how is our world actually changing? Well, let's look at jobs to see what's really happening.
So a long time ago, a person's entire job was just to be an elevator operator. They literally just press the buttons for people. But now, that job is gone. Instead, there's a new job, a person who uses AI and robots to fix elevators from a computer, even from super far away. How cool is that? So this is the key thing to get. AI isn't just getting rid of jobs. A lot of the time, it's actually changing them. It's giving people new tools to become like superheroes at what they do. It lets them do amazing things they just couldn't do before. Okay, so let's remember the three biggest ideas from our adventure today. First, AI is a huge change, kind of like when smartphones were invented. Second, the big companies are in a giant money race for AI. And third, AI is a super helper that's changing how people do their jobs. And before we go, I've got one more super cool, mind-blowing fun fact for you. Are you ready for this? Okay, get this. Over 800 million people use ChatGPT every single week. That's more than twice the number of people who live in the entire United States. Isn't that just incredible? So now it's your turn to dream a little. If you had the world's smartest helper, what amazing thing would you ask it to create? A new game? A cartoon? Maybe a song about your pet? The possibilities are, well, they're endless.